Leo, this is going to be your weekly reading for the 19th through to the 26th of September 2021, and or when you come across this reading, feel free to apply it if it resonates at a different time or date or year even. Three of Swords in the reverse, most important messages for this week. Coming out of sadness, heartbreak, sorrow, loss, maybe via some instability on the home front, maybe possibly in regards to resources. Ace of Swords in the reverse is a more internalized, reflective energy. Leo, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse could be unemployed, unable to work, unable to show the level of your, skill set. Ace of Pentacles in the upright is a new opportunity or an offer, possibly to do so, possibly to do just that. I'm finding that you need some time out to really focus on your strengths, but there's different levels of a timeout. There's a more kind of like phenomenal approach where maybe you're just sitting around in your room and thinking and journaling, and that always helps as well. No television, no distractions, to plan and strategize what your next step is. But another level of that is to kind of sit in stillness, sit in quietness, not to actively think, but to essentially just meditate, and that allows your subconscious mind to do a lot of the solving and figuring out, and that allows you to be present. Typically in our waking state, if we're not present, if we're too in our thinking self or emotional self, then we're not going with the flow, and we're not seeing these opportunities or this next step here, Leo. So something to keep in mind. Okay. Just doing the tarot math. This could be a form of emotional dependence, or physical dependence, which can have an emotional component. This points to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you're living at home, or maybe you have someone living with you, or vice versa. You could feel at times that it's zapping the fun out of your situation, and you're not being emotionally receptive, or that person is not being emotionally available or receptive to you, Leo. This Nine in the reverse does point to focusing on what's in your control, focusing on your skill set, focusing on what you're good at, what you water daily, what you're growing over a long period of time. Typically it is a work energy, it's a craftsmanship energy, it's a skill energy. So keep on doing you to the best of your ability. This Nine in the reverse, like I said, points to the Eight in the upright, but then it also wants to be offset by the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, which is Eight in the reverse, which is Seven in the upright. Meaning, whatever it is that you're working on, trust in that, stick to it. You're going to have an opportunity to come either help you, or you're going to see some fruit starting to bloom off of that vine that you've been kind of watering and working on and growing, a la the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, there's going to be something that comes from this, a payoff essentially, that's going to bring with it emotional solace and peace and security. The World card in reverse, a lot of the times emotions are attached to finances. The World card in reverse is incomplete cycle. Okay, so I feel as though the best is yet to come for you, Leo. There might be some things in the works behind the scenes that need to wrap up before you could get a go on where you want to be financially. Yes, that Seven of Pentacles did reveal itself, as I mentioned earlier. But typically this is a good time to practice, again, that meditative energy, because all of these blessings are not going to come in on your timeline, not because they're against you or time is against you, but because it's for your best, interest. This Four of Wands energy is a public celebration. This could demarcate or symbolize the completion of this cycle with the World card in the upright. This could be a marriage, a baptism, graduation, funeral, something like this. An event. It could be even a holiday event. It could be a a Halloween party, could be Thanksgiving, Christmas, but and it might even symbolize, wrapping up the year, and that's when you're going to kind of start to see more of your blessings coming in naturally, as the holidays, especially Christmas, is more of like giving and receiving of gifts and goods and things of that nature. So that might help you if you're looking for that, obviously. But that's what I have for you, Leo. I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you're able to get something from that. One-on-one readings are available as always, so feel free to reach out to your boy on Patreon, or if you can on Patreon, I'm not too sure. But if not, Run and Gun Tarot across all social media, or runandgun.com, spelled A-N-D. On social media, it's Run and Gun, the letter N. So yeah, love you, Leo, and I appreciate your support.